Good morning, Dragons. I'm Mr. Salerno, and this is Flame, and we want to welcome you to the news of Camelot. Today's Monday, May 4th, 2020. It's going to be a beautiful day outside today, Flame. High of 67 degrees, mostly sunny skies, no rain, not like yesterday. And yesterday, you must have done some house cleaning. And the day before that, when it was really nice, you must have played some basketball. That's why you have your props here. Very tricky, Flame. We're on to you. But it is Monday, which means it's a Positivity Project character trait. And this week, Dragons, we're going to focus on leadership. How about that? Now, leadership will be the last individual trait that we focus on. And leadership is all around us. It can be in the form of someone who talks and has a vision and wants to get everyone to be rallied. It could be someone who leads by example because they know it's for a good reason. No matter what type of style leader you are, you have a vision. You make a plan, and you lead one way or another, usually by example and with your work ethic. You work all the way through until that vision is completely followed through, right? And you think of some great leaders, they might have different styles and different influences, but inevitably they believe that other people, not only do they matter, but they have the value to create a plan and to follow through with the plan. Our 40th president of the United States was a gentleman by the name of Ronald Reagan, and he said the greatest leader is not necessarily the one that does the greatest things, they're the ones that get others to do the greatest things. How about that? And that might be maybe our teachers and our staff at Camelot. They lead every single day, Flame. We're going to get to them a little bit later in the show, but just think about it, Dragons. As we celebrate our final week of leadership and our final week of Positivity Project individual traits, think of all the leadership skills that our teachers and our staff have, right? Now, there are some very famous teachers and leaders all over the world, and if I said to you, think of a great leader, you could come up with a name pretty quickly. But Flame thought of a few on his own, and in the past we had mentioned Abraham Lincoln, why he's a great leader. He's very powerful. He's very persistent. He was our 16th president. You think of Sandra Day O'Connor. She's the first ever woman to be elected to the Supreme Court in the early 1980s. You think of Nelson Mandela when he was elected president in South Africa, the first democratic election after he was in jail for a very, very long time. You think of Eleanor Roosevelt. Her husband, Franklin Roosevelt, was the 32nd president, but she redefined what the First Lady can do and got so many charities and good works underway. And you think of someone like Oprah Winfrey, who's still around today, who's been around for decades, who developed networks and positivity and connections so other people could benefit from her vision. They all use their skills of leadership to get others to believe in them and create a vision for success and a path of prominence. So Dragons, when you think of leadership and your own leadership characteristics, think about this. Do you have a vision? Do you have a plan? Can you get others to support what it is you're trying to do? Can you lead by example? And can you follow through with what that vision is? And if you can, make it happen, especially if it's for the good of others. Dun 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 dun! It's time for the birthday box. And I gotta tell you, Flame, this is a very special birthday box. There's a lot of birthdays in here, Flame. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Woo, boy. Here we go. So we're going to celebrate yesterday, May 3rd. We had 4 birthdays yesterday on May 3rd. Elise Chen in Miss Gagne's class. Anika Gupta in Miss Teckham's class. Sajid Sayan in Miss Rossini's class. And Benjamin Burns in Miss Hennessy's class. All 4 of those Dragons had birthdays yesterday. And today, May 4th, we have Hiba Abbas in Miss Rossini's class, Valerie Salerno in pre-K, and Miss Jessica Vergara in the front office. She helps out all the time. Special happy birthday to all of you. Thanks, Dragons, and thank you to Valerie. We hope you have a wonderful birthday. And the mail came. The mail is here, Flame. Let's Let's see what we got here. Got a good number of letters. Dear Flame, how are you? Here is a poem I would like to share with you. Thank you to all the people who are risking their life to save us. I say thank you. We say thank you. That's really nice. Love, Charlotte Smart in 2nd grade. Thanks, Charlotte. That was lovely and very well written. Here's another one. Dear Flame, I would like Roderick Rules. I really like your morning meetings. P.S. I would like to see you breathe fire. Another fan of yours in 3rd grade that wants to see you breathe fire. Sincerely, Grayson M. in Miss Adams' class. So if you were listening carefully, he said he wanted a copy of Roderick Rules. We've delivered some of these, huh, Flame? You could also get a copy of Because of Winn-Dixie. If you really want, we still have some copies of the original Diary of a Wimpy Kid. And how do you get that to us? I'm glad you asked, Flame. You can write us. Dear Flame at the top, we love hearing from you. You can write to Miss Flaherty, myself, or Camelot. Anytime you want. Let us know what's on your mind. But you're right, Flame. I didn't finish all the letters. I'm sorry. So let's see here. Dear Flame, we're hoping you can help us share our special note of appreciation to all the amazing educators at Camelot. While this week is especially dedicated to teacher appreciation, we want all of the Camelot staff to know how much we appreciate their hard work and dedication to our children every day. Thank you so much for all that you do. We hope you have a wonderful week. With much gratitude, the parents of Camelot Elementary. So all of the parents at Camelot want all of our staff to know that they are appreciated, that they are valued, and that they know that it takes a lot of sacrifice to bring our school the wonderful products and the wonderful education that we get every day. How about that? Miss Flaherty wants to start our week off with a bang. Look, it's the big letter today, Flame. Color? Good morning, dragons. I hope you all had a marvelous weekend. I wanted to show you this picture of a dragon done with finger paint art. You see, dragons, it's the little things that teachers and staff appreciate that go a long way. This dragon might not be winning any awards, but it's a sign that I'm thinking about you. And I want you to know about it. Here's wishing all of our Camelot staff a terrific week. We appreciate you and know how much you mean to each of us. Love, Miss Flaherty. And here's what she's talking about, dragons. Look at that. There's Miss Flaherty's note. And it's a finger paint dragon. And if she were to send this to, let's say, a teacher, just to say, hey, teacher, hey, staff member, I appreciate you, and I want you to have this because I'm thinking about you. Do you know how long that would go into making a teacher or staff member feel good, Flame? I'll tell you, very far. Just a hint, dragons. So, we have a game show. We've done a game show the last 3 Mondays, I believe, and we've done the top 5, right? There's a game show called Family Feud, and we said the top 5 things that Well, today, we're going to do the top 5 things that make our staff at Camelot wonderful, okay? The top 5 things that make our staff at Camelot wonderful. So I'm going to get us kicked off with number 5. And before I introduce you to number 5, just get a moment and what does make the staff, the adults, the people that care about Camelot, what makes them so wonderful? See if you can get any of these 5 that are up here. So here's number 5. It says, their lunch bunches and their mentorship. Even now, Flame, with distance learning, there are staff members that are having lunch bunches virtually with kids at Camelot because they care, and that's marvelous. Number 4, the number 4 reason the staff at Camelot is so supreme. They keep us safe. They don't want any shenanigans. They don't want people to get in their way or invade their privacy or be in their space when they shouldn't be. They want to make sure that everything that you do is done with safe intentions. Number 3. What makes the staff at Camelot so wonderful? That's right. They build our confidence. They give us wings to fly. They give us hope and courage when we didn't think it would be possible. They allow us to be the person that we never thought we could be. They give us that little boost of confidence. Number 2, the reason the staff is so marvelous. Well, I gotta tell you, Dragons, the staff is highly intelligent. They went to a lot of lengths to get their schooling, to get their degrees, and even through distance learning and all the things that have been going on over this last month, they've learned very quickly. They've spent long days and long nights making sure that they can get you what you need. They might even go into the building if there's someone like Mr. Van or Mr. Tran. They give up their time. They make sure that everything is safe, but they're very smart. They learn very quickly. And the number one thing about our Camelot staff, they give us their best each and every day. Because, Dragons, when you work at Camelot, you know that you are selfless, you know that you want to do what's best for others, and you know that you put the best intentions of children first. And that's what our staff at Camelot does. And we hope that this week that we can honor our staff in any way possible. It could be a note, it could be a thank you, whatever it takes, Dragons. Just know that this is your week to show that you appreciate the good in our staff. So on behalf of Flame, I'm Mr. Salerno. We hope you have a wonderful start to the week, Dragons. Thanks for tuning in, and we can't wait to see you tomorrow. Have a great day.